Hello and welcome to episode 33 of Buxton Barrow. For this episode I'm going to talk about well dressing. And when I mean well, I mean a water well. Put it simply, it is what it says on the tin, dressing up a well to make it look nice. I'll explain in a little bit more depth later because if you're a local you'll already know this, but do you know the history behind it? I certainly didn't, hence this video. Now unfortunately, like most things I cover on this channel, its true origin is a bit of a mystery, but there are theories. It's been speculated that it started as a pagan, Roman or Celtic custom of thanking the gods for a reliable water supply, which could give the tradition a very early start date. Another speculation is that it came around after the Black Death in 1348, as a way of celebrating the purity of their water supply during such hard times and miraculously coming out the other side alive. Another similar beginning of the tradition could have been to celebrate the well's reliability after prolonged drought in 1615. But that being said, there are records of well's dressings. The earliest one, being adorned with garlands, was dated to be from 1758, and the village most closely tied to the tradition of well's dressing is Tissington. A lot of records come from the village. Today, around 80 towns and villages around the Peak District area show off their wells dressing between May and September every year. But it is a tradition that has become a lot more widespread as of recent, as by the late 19th century it was only around a dozen villages who celebrated the tradition. Buxton joined them in 1840, and Buxton being Buxton, there was a slightly different reason to why they did so. That year, Buxton started its wells dressing tradition as a common reoccurring character in this series. The Duke of Devonshire, at the time, had funded a new water system for Upper Buxton. And so, we presented our first wells dressing to commemorate the beneficence of the Duke of Devonshire. Basically, cheers mate. Now the dressing itself, nowadays consists of a wooden frame of which clay mixed with water and salt is packed into, filling the frame like a plaster. A design is often drawn on paper first and then outlined into the clay. And from here the true artistic part of the well's dressing is undertaken, by placing flower petals, mosses, beans, seeds and pine cones into the clay, creating the amazing dressings we see year after year. Modernisation does mean you can use alternatives to the natural materials, with the exception of Worksworth and Barrow, who do have strict rules against such usage. And of course, as time has gone on, the designs of old, primarily that featured religious, royal or geometric designs, have changed, and in Buxton, different groups will make their dressings to celebrate different subjects, all of their own choosing. My favourite of this year is St Anne's Well, with the celebration of the 200 years of the National Gallery. Wells dressing in most places, and certainly Buxton, is much more than just wells nowadays. Buxton hosts a carnival. Sadly I was unable to record the procession and everything on Carnival Day, as it's rather an important day at work, or maybe next year. The Carnival week is packed full of different activities, decorations and attractions, with Buxton's annual fun fair coming along at the same time. To wrap up this video, I cleaned up 2 wheelbarrows full of rubbish off of Buxton streets. Thank you all for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and until next time, ta-ra.
Just picking out the last bits of the first barrow. I've had to clamber over the gate of the public orchard because someone has zip-tied bunting to it, so I can't open it. And for some reason this is always a public dumping ground, so... Hey. Never easy.